Hello, it's Angie. I'm just coming on today just to show you a few things that I've got listed in my Etsy store. I've been making a few things recently. It's actually been nice to actually make things again. So I just thought I'd show you just in case anybody's interested. So I've just listed these 20 sheets of dictionary paper, and these are tea dyed. Now I've left them unpressed because I do, that wrinkly crinkle is just so nice, but I have put on the listing that if you buy it, if you prefer it to be pressed, just to let me know, and they can be pressed. So they look like that. They are 21 by 13 centimeters, so it's about 2 centimeters shorter than an A5 piece. Did I say they're tea dyed? So they've got that they're sort of like a mahogany brown, they've got that tint of red in them, which tea tends to have, and they don't have any odour at all. Sometimes with coffee dyed papers you get that like musty odour, but with tea you don't, and you do get a lovely red tint on it. So that is those, and obviously the colours vary slightly as well. They're all hand dyed, dried in the sun. Then the same again, 20 sheets, but they're avocado dyed, so they're nice and pink. Again, they vary in pinkness in the batch, and these have been pressed. You can see it's a lot sort of smoother. So that's those. So they're available. Then I made, just take that off, a set of, they're the fabric, little fabric flips. And I saw Denise Junk Journals making these, and I thought they were lovely. I'll try and remember and link her video as well down below, so you can see how she made them. I've just got one unpackaged here because I've made some for a friend, just so that you can see. So they've got a bit of card on the back. It's got a glue docs. It's where I've been packaging it. It's got a bit of coffee dyed paper on the back, so you could write on it if you want, just a little label to decorate it at the top. And they've been decorated with a butterfly, a gem, and a little ticket. And this one's a pink one, and it is literally just little flips of fabric, just like a little fabric sample, that you might get in a shop, just a mini version. So there's lots of little bits of fabric, all in shades of pink, and they've got, so I can't do it with my fingers, they've been used pinking shears, to cut them out with. A little bit of rick-rack on that one, and then the pink on the bottom. And what you could do, you could actually put a paper mark, I was going to say then, a paper clip on them and clip them on top of a project. I think that would look really pretty. So as I say, there's a pack of 4, so you've got a brown, a pink, a blue, and a green. They're all decorated the same with the butterfly and a little ticket. Then I've got these. Now this is a set of 2, and they're the Tim Holtz slotted dies, and they're on coffee dyed paper on the back. And this one has got sort of word strips, stickers, some are paper in there, and then this one is little labels like paper and stickers and things. So they've all got, sorry for the glare, things like that in them. There's the little words. So they're sold as a set of 2. Then I've got these buttons, and they are literally handmade. They look like real buttons. I've got some square ones. I must do a set of circular ones as well. They actually take quite a long time to make because they're sort of like the thickness of a button, and they look totally real. So they've got 2 layers of sort of cardboard underneath, and the top layer is a rose paper, and then they're triple dipped in ultra thick embossing enamel. So you do it 3 times, emboss them 3 times, and you get this look like glass. I don't know if you can really see the shine, but they really shine. And then I literally sew them onto the card with, hand sew them onto the card with thread, and then the card I've got actually says buttons. It's cut out the word buttons. It's a die cut, and then I've just decorated those up. So that's those. Then I've got a set of 4 embellishments. They're circles. They've got a banner that's got the paper going in the middle, and then each one's got a word, little word there on the banner, and then there's a galbashi pin pinned to the top, and it's got 3 pieces of fabric. There's the ruler, then you've got the brown sort of gingham, and then behind that there's some lace, like cream lace, and they're brown inked around the edge. So they'd be nice to pin onto an embellishment, onto a journal page, or use them as an embellishment. So that's those. Then I've got, this is for sale on my Etsy. It's when I did some bunting. Oh, look at my fingers. All that dyeing I did yesterday. Tea dye, onion, and what was the other one? Avocado. And my nails look awful. Look, it's the tea dye. Goodness knows what they're going to look like at work on Tuesday. So yeah, I made some bunting for a friend's baby recently, and I used absolutely beautiful woodland fabric, and it's got, as you can see, foxes and little bears and teepees and like bows and arrows on. And these are like scraps that were left over. They're all coordinated in the same sort of browns and cream, all sorts of different fabrics. I say they all work lovely together. And these were the scraps. So I've put those together in a bundle, because they're all sort of, as I say, colour themed, so they'd be nice for someone to work with. Got those, and then, excuse me, just reaching over, I've got some of these for sale. I think with both of these you can choose the size of your packs, how many you buy. So these are, what did I do them on now? Yeah, these are dyed paper. Some are coffee, some are avocado, and there is some bits of ink on some of these papers. And what I've done is I've basically stamped the words onto some calico, roughly hand cut them out, and then stuck the calico onto the paper, ripped around them, and then sewn 2 lines. So they look like that. So they're all nice little sort of words that you can add to your project. There's a bit of ink or crayon or something in the background of that one. So there's sort of slightly different colours within the paper. So that's those. So yeah, you can choose, is it 10? I can't remember what I did now. It might be 10, 25 or 50 to buy in those. And the same with these, you can choose your pack size. And they're all bits of like card in the background, and then they're layered up with a bit of fabric or several bits of fabric. That's actually a bit of washi on there, and then they've all got a word on, and then they're zigzag stitched on the machine, or so they're all different, all got a word on. So they're nice little sort of word clusters that you can put on your pages. Yeah, as I say, you can buy those in, I'm sure it's 10, 25s and 50s. So that's those. And then lastly, I know quite a few people have been buying these, and I've actually had to do a second batch, and they're just waiting for me to stamp. And these are the actually they're not the ones for sale, the ones that are for sale are the stamped ones. So they're little clusters, and they've been hand inked and sprayed. I put them in the bath, put a big towel down, and sort of spray them, and then individually blob ink on them. And then when they're dry, they're coffee sprayed rather, and then I hand stamp bits of background stamp onto them all. And they're all done on all sorts of bits of paper. There's cards, there's, you know, the receipts that you get from the post office. They're done on those. Just any sort of junk, really. Bits of magazine, well, not magazine, but like thick advertising booklets, like furniture booklets and things like that. So anything, just go through the junk, see what there is. And just, in fact, well, that's not one for sale because I haven't stamped on them, but I have been giving some of these out as a little freebie. That's actually a toilet roll tube, or a kitchen roll tube. Actually, I don't use toilet roll tubes. Don't think they're very hygienic. But yeah, that's a bit of kitchen roll, you know, the inner of a kitchen roll. And that's a bit of wrapping paper from Christmas. So yeah, I use all sorts of things. So they're for sale, and that's all I've got to show you at the moment. I do have some other things listed, a few other bits and pieces, and I will be listing more. So I will leave a link to my Etsy in the you know, the commenty thing. I'll leave a voucher code as well for some money off on anything you buy in store, and I'll also leave Denise's link to her video of her making those little scrappy fabric clusters. So thanks for watching, everyone, and take care. Speak to you soon. Bye.